Welcome back, dear children. Myself Sir Sunil, your physics teacher. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. Okay, we are discussing a chapter energy. So already we have discussed about the different forms of energy and the definition of energy and all we have discussed in the last classes. Today we are going to start the different forms of mechanical energy. Okay, students, please take out your book and ready to watch this video carefully. Okay, students, today we are going to start our class by the two forms of mechanical energy. Okay, yesterday I told you about PE and KE. Are you remembering this point? Okay, what is PE? PE means potential energy. KE means kinetic energy. These are the two main forms of mechanical energy. Okay, potential energy and kinetic energy are the two forms of mechanical energy. Okay, so first of all we are going to discuss about potential energy. Okay, students, first of all we are going to discuss about the potential energy here. Okay, please underline potential energy. What is potential energy? The energy of a body at rest is called its potential energy. Okay, the energy of a body at rest is called its potential energy. The definition is given here. Just we can go through it. Just to go through the definition of the potential energy and also underline it. Potential energy of a body is the energy possessed by it due to its state of rest, or position. Clear? Potential energy of a body is the energy possessed by it due to its state of rest or position. Actually, it is equal to the work done in bringing the body to that state of rest or position. Clear? Actually, it is equal to the work done in bringing the body to that state of rest or position. And also here I told you earlier the short form of potential energy, that is PE. Okay, then another short form of potential energy is U. So we have two short forms for potential energy. First one it is PE, second one U. Okay, students, we can write potential energy as two short forms, PE and U. Now we are going to discuss about some examples related to potential energy. Okay, some examples related to potential energy. So first one example you see a wound up watch spring. This one also familiar for us, this example familiar for us, a wound up watch spring. How it is? It has potential energy. Wound up watch spring has potential energy because of the wound up state of its coils. Because of the wound up state of its coils. As the spring unwinds itself, it does work to move the arms of the watch. Clear? To move the arms of the watch, the spring should unwind itself. Okay, this is an example of PE, potential energy. Okay, another one example is a compressed spring. Clear? A compressed spring has potential energy stored in it, which is equal to the work done on the spring in bringing it to the compressed state. See, here is a diagram. First one diagram, we can say that uncompressed spring. See length, you see, while compressing it, length reduced this much. So, length is reduced and potential energy possessed here. Okay, students. Now, another example is a stretched rubber band. A stretched rubber band. Maybe this activity you have done in your daily games, okay, daily routines. Maybe you have done, maybe you have seen. A stretched rubber band has potential energy. It does work in restoring itself to its original state. Figure 3.8, you see in figure 3.8, clear? It shows a stretched rubber band catapult has potential energy. This figure shows a stretched rubber catapult has potential energy. Okay, students. Here a pebble placed on the stretched catapult. A pebble placed in the stretched rubber catapult that is going to throw, clear, is thrown away when it is released to restore its original state, clear. Another one example is okay, a hammer. A hammer at a height has potential energy stored in it. In figure we can see, clear. Figure A, you go through figure A and figure B. Both situations are here, clear. A hammer at a height has potential energy stored in it. The hammer has this energy because of its position at a height. In first figure I told you, please go through it, the figures, figure A and figure B. In figure A we can see the hammer is dropped on a nail fixed on a piece of wood. And second diagram we can see that it drives, this hammer drives the nail into the wood, clear. Here we can see it drives the nail into the wood in figure second. Okay, students. Now we can discuss about another example. Here, fifth one in figure 3.10. You can see that a falling stone lifts up a weight. In figure 3.10, a falling stone when reaches a pan attached to one end of a pulley lifts up a weight at its other end because of its potential energy only. This activity due to the help of potential energy only. This is done. This activity is done possessed by the potential energy. Okay, students. Now another example, water at a height has potential energy stored in it. Falling water from a height can be used to do work such as turning a wheel. Similarly, when a stone is lifted from the ground to a height, work is done against the force of gravity. This work is stored in the stone in the form of potential energy. Now we are going to discuss about factors affecting the potential energy of a body placed at a height. Factors affecting the potential energy of a body placed at a height. Okay, students. The potential energy of a body in the raised position depends upon the following two factors. First one, the mass of the body. Greater the mass of the body, greater is the potential energy of the body. Clear? Here we are discussing the potential energy of a body, the raised position affects which are the factors. First one point is the mass of the body. Greater the mass of the body, the greater is the potential energy of the body. Second factor is height, its height above the ground. Higher the height of the body, greater is the potential energy. Higher the height of the body, greater is its potential energy. Okay, students. two factors are there. First one, it is the mass of the body. Second one, its height above the ground. Okay students, now we are going to wind up our today's class. Clear? Before it, we can go through a recap. Clear? We have started today's topic by the two forms of mechanical energy. We have discussed here about the potential energy and kinetic energy. Clear? The short forms we have discussed, PE, KE and U and all we have discussed, and some examples we have discussed here. Okay students, please go through the chapters. And read at least 5 times. Clear? Read at least 5 times. Okay students, we have discussed about the potential energy in detail, and tomorrow will come by the kinetic energy, the topic. Okay, so I told you you had to go through the chapter at least 5 times. You had to read. At your home, and if you have any doubts, I will be here. You can ask the doubts when the school starts. Okay students, today we are going to wind up our class. Thank you and have a nice day.